low competition niche research. And these ideas you probably never even thought about unless you did research yourself. Now, keep in mind making sure that you double check for trademarks and copyrights. That's very, very important. Let's get into the content. Top research design vault, 240 plus niches. Now, I just updated this. So now I was doing research every month. Now it's weekly. So you get new ideas every week. And now the next thing on my list is to increase that. But obviously, I want to find low competition niches with a demand. And that is the goal. Now, it can be a struggle with certain evergreen niches. And I understand that. I've been doing this for a while, right? I've been doing this for about 8 years, print on demand. And when it comes to that, one of the things I like to find niches with the demand, I like to focus on like current events or special events happening. So for example, like Halloween's coming up. That's going to be a big one. What else is coming up? Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's all that stuff is coming up upon us for Q4. And that's some of the stuff that I'm going to be including pretty soon as far as research ideas for Halloween. So the next one I'm going to release is going to have some new Halloween ideas on there. And I think I'm going to wrap out probably about 50 to 100 different ideas for Halloween, but also keep the evergreen niches in there too as well. So I'm just trying to provide more value for you guys, and especially if you're getting niche ideas, keywords, and then these low competition niches for you. That's very, very important. This is going to help you make money. And that is the goal with this, is to help you understand how to do research. But not only that, is give you an idea of me personally, how I would do research, right? So this is an idea of the spreadsheet that you get every week with all the keywords, the niche, the number of competition, and the link for inspiration. And then these are my personal numbers all time with my Amazon Merch on Demand account. So you can kind of look at this right here for social proof. But the top research design vault, sign up for it. It's only $10 a month, and so much value back there, so much different inspiration, different ideas. And that's the goal, to help you make more money with your print on demand business. And it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can be doing Amazon merch, you can be doing Redbubble, Etsy, Spreadshirt, TeePublic. It doesn't matter where you're selling t-shirts. All right, so the first niche idea is going to be dabbing astronaut cowboy space Halloween. So you see what they did here. Now, this is interesting because I want you guys to think about this as a SEO evergreen Halloween. They use like a cool idea, right? So you got astronaut dabbing, like a cowboy, right? And it has all the, the boots, the hat, the rope, the little thing around the neck, or I'm not sure what you call that. And they have the holster. And then they're leveraging the keyword Halloween. So now, if you think about it in a way where this really doesn't kind of have nothing to do with a Halloween theme, but they're leveraging the Halloween, but this would also be a really cool design for like a Halloween party, something like that, right? I could see this working really good. But they're leveraging Halloween to get more of a sales velocity and that keyword to this actual t-shirt design, which is a really good idea. So if you understand what I'm talking about, if you leverage the same concept and take the same idea and do what I'm telling you to do right here, I mean, you can maybe mix it in with a dabbing astronaut and it has like a little floaty around him. You can use different things like that, different ideas, different concepts, but then leverage, make sure you put Halloween into the actual listing, the brand, the title. It will help you get more traffic to it. But it's a really cool design. So we come over here, look at the all-time sales. It's made its first sale in 2023, August. And you can see that it's consistently selling over the year, right? And it's still selling, which is cool because this is more of like an evergreen design. Because if you look over here in January, March, April, it's still selling consistently, okay? So this is really big right here. So if you look at anything like this and you think of some type of design like this will work really well, especially if you're leveraging that Halloween keyword. They might even switch that out every single year for like maybe instead of Halloween, they use Christmas or Thanksgiving. They switch that keyword out. But the pricing really low, it seems like, or Amazon put it at a discount and they're making sales with this design. And if we come over here, dabbing astronaut cowboy Halloween t-shirt, we have a result of 236. Now, next idea. I don't do matching Christmas outfits. This is cool because it's like matching Christmas outfits. It's like a big, big thing. Okay. Especially in Q4, especially going into Christmas. This is really big. Now, it's like going against, all people don't want to do matching t-shirt designs or outfits or anything like that. People are just against that, right? So think about when you see something that's trending and it's very popular. Now, there's also people that are just don't want to do it. And that would be an awesome t-shirt idea, like sarcastic, funny, insane. And that's all. Obviously, I don't do matching Christmas outfits. And you can see the theme is Christmas, right? the color pattern is, the color scheme is Christmas, which is pretty cool. They got the little Santa hat, little Christmas ball, snowflake, right? And if you're unaware, also Amazon just announced that you can add more than 10 colors now. And we kind of figured this out about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. But this is pretty cool because they added a lot more new colors and we have access to them. And if you do not have access to them yet, it will be coming soon to your account. Don't panic. I have access to them, which is really cool. I've come down all-time sales. Let's look at this. It's made its first sale last year, 2023 in October. So usually when the algorithm sees like certain designs that are performing pretty well at certain times of the year, most likely this is going to be a design and going into Q4 that's going to do really, really good. So if you could think of any type of saying like this or think of a concept like this would be a good idea. We come over here, sarcastic, I don't do matching Christmas outfits, t-shirts. We have a result of 164. The next idea, she likes my drumstick. This is cool. It's funny, right? 5.0 out of 5, 18 ratings. You have this is obviously Thanksgiving. Think of funny sayings for any type of food. You can think of it pies, think of obviously like the chicken, the turkey, anything like that, the turkey leg, anything around this. If you can think of a funny saying that can make someone laugh on a t-shirt, it's money. Most likely you're going to increase your chances of making sales because someone's walking by, you're walking by somebody, you make them smile, anything like that, or just making yourself smile, you're having fun with it. Is a good way for you to make a sell to a customer or to a person trying to find a funny shirt for Thanksgiving is a good idea. Okay. 5.0 out of 5, 18 reviews, right? Overall Amazon choice badge, right? Nothing too crazy about this design. Very easy, put together, nothing out of the world, right? Nothing that you can't do. We come over here, made its first sale in 2023. And this is a weird BSR chart. I'm not sure what the heck's going on because usually when the BSR chart, when it drops down, that means it's making sales. So when it drops down, it means it's making sales. So you can see 52K. This is going to do really good going into Thanksgiving this year. So November, if you see the sales rank, the lower the velocity, the better. Once it goes higher, it's not making sales. But then when it starts to make sales and it drops down, it's made a sell. Now the lower, the better, because the more sales velocity, the more volume, more everything that it's populating. And then with that in return, the more reviews, the more ratings, all that stuff. We come over here. She likes my drumstick Thanksgiving t-shirt. A result of 447. Now, next idea, boo fart, farting skeleton for Halloween. You can see boo, fart, and then it's a skeleton with like the wind, the cloud coming up behind the bottom, right? And then it's like that retro theme in the background, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool design, right? It's a cool design, nothing too crazy, right? Come over here, all-time sales. We can see that it's made its first sale this month. So about 6 days ago. And then it made another sale on the 4th, and then you can see that it made another sell on the 6th, and then it made another sell on the 8th, and then it's starting to go up. But when you see 1, 2, 3, 4 sells already, it's a good sign. So that means most likely this design right here is going to do pretty good going into Halloween, especially for a new design that's already making sales. So you want to be on the lookout for that. And then if we come back over here, Boo Fart shirt and a result of 260. Pretty good. So remember, where we look at this, I'm just showing you this right here because it's once you make your first sell, you're most likely going to rate closer and closer to that front page. In return, you're going to get more and more traffic. And in return of that, hopefully you'll make more sales, right? So that's the goal when I'm sharing you that. So that's the idea behind that. So just keep in mind when I'm sharing this information with you, we're trying to find little competition niches with little search results and obviously the demand behind it. All right, next idea is a police uniform costume Halloween. So anything with like something like this for a costume Halloween, this would be good for maybe kids going to school, anything like that. So if you could think of a Halloween type design on a t-shirt, they work really good. 4.4 out of 5, 198 ratings. And if we come down over here, all-time sales, look at this thing is cranking. So it just, look at that. Like a Halloween themed design, but the next thing you know it turns into an evergreen design, right? It's cranking, making sales. And this is what we look for as proud demand sellers. I look for this stuff like this because you create something like this is going to be a top-selling design on your account, and you're going to make sales over and over. Now, keep in mind, this doesn't have to apply to Amazon Merch on Demand. It can apply to Redbubble, Etsy, TeePublic, Spreadshirt, any platform that you're selling, Shopify. If you have your own website, these are all ideas that you can use and come up with your own on your own website or own Etsy store, whatever it is that you're doing to possibly make sales, because we're looking, what we're doing is doing research on the best or the number one online shopping platform, which is Amazon.com. Now we come over here, we have a result of a 142 police uniform costume Halloween t-shirt. All the research that I'm doing inside of this video, I'm using Merch Informer. This is the research tool that I use to find low competition niches. So let me go ahead and share with you how I'm using this. And my coupon code is going to be down below in the description. I get a little affiliate kickback from that. And there is a free trial. So test it out for a few days. If you don't like it, cancel before it charges you. Product research. Come over here to Merch Hunter. Let me show you how you can make money with this tool and find low competition niches. So you can filter a lot of stuff out right here. We can exclude brands, which is really cool. So I'm going to hit that, exclude that. Come down right here, leave that. And then with the number of reviews, I'll keep it like 10 or so. And then I'll hit search. And me hitting search is going to basically go on to Amazon.com and do some scraping over there for us to find some new t-shirt designs. Now, with certain things, obviously, you still have to make sure that you're checking for your trademarks and your copyrights. You want to make sure that you're not infringing on another brand. That's one important thing. Now, if we come down here, look at this right here. I'm voting for the convicted felon. That's a real popular one right now. If you're unaware of that, I've made some content on that too, going over that niche. Juneteenth is a real popular one right now. Let's go down right here. Let's say, for example, look at this right here. I went over this one too. I found this one. Let's go ahead and click on this listing. It's 4th of July, and then we have fighter jets. But they're on the back of the fighter jets, it's basically showing the American flag, which is a really, really cool design. Now let's come over here to all-time sales. Let's check this out. It's made its first sale in 2023, right? But look at this. There's a big demand for this right now, and it's cranking. It seems like it cranks throughout the whole year and makes a lot of sales. So this is one way that I look to see what people are buying. And now what else can you create that's related to this right here? But this is crazy because this is an evergreen niche, right? Obviously, they're targeting 4th of July, but this is an evergreen niche that's going to sell all year long. By looking at the BSR chart, we're seeing that right there, right? Now let's keep going down, and there's a ton of stuff down here that you probably not even heard, like you never even thought about, right? Done a little bit more Merry 4th of Happy, you know the thing. Now, let's click on something like this. Now, Joe Biden funny design. If we come down, we're looking at this. Look at the all-time sales. So it's made its first sale in 2023, but look at right now, it's cranking and making a lot of sales right now. Now, the main goal behind this is just to see like what's the demand? What are people buying right now? What can I do? What can I create? You know, and then get an idea from that. As I'm looking at all this stuff, there's so many different niches that you can go after in here. I'm just showing you one way that you can use this tool. Here's another fighter jet design, which is pretty cool, right? They kind of turn it the opposite way. And you can just come down here and just never run out of ideas, just here for the wieners, right? 4th of July design. Look at that. Let's see. Click on this. Oh, it looks good on an all-white t-shirt, which is nice. But let's look at the all-time sales. It's made its first sale in April 2024, but like this is a newer design that's making sales. Something like this, like when I see something like this, people are obviously buying this type of design right now. It's a good idea to figure out something that's of your own and make something like this. And so that's how I leverage Merch Informer to help me come up with awesome new ideas. And there's a whole suite back here. You can even create your own design back here. And there's a ton that can be done with this tool. Really awesome tool. And if you want more niche ideas like this, watch this video right here next. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.